Geometry Dash is a game about a square that needs to jump its way to victory. The levels are pretty challenging and the chances of you winning a level on your first try are pretty low. I thought it would be a cool challenge to take inspiration from Geometry Dash and create something similar but in 3D. There is this chilled game jam called One Game a Month Jam, and this month's topic is sacrifice. I figured I'd lean into that and try and create something simple in a day around that topic. I started by adding a cube and then spent way longer than I would have liked writing a character controller for it. Eventually I got it working how I wanted, and the cube constantly moves forward and detects the ground, which will be useful later on. I didn't really want to rip Geometry Dash off directly, and in truth I didn't really want to write another game about jumping. I needed to change it up and come up with something a little more fresh. I thought a cool mechanic would be if you could split yourself into smaller pieces to get through obstacles in the map. This would fit nicely into the theme of sacrifice because sometimes you would need to sacrifice parts of your cube to get through obstacles. I spent some time writing code to split and combine the cube when you click the left or right mouse button. Then I added different obstacles to fit the split versions of the cube. I made it so that if any parts of the cube collide with an obstacle, they are destroyed, but this caused a bit of an issue. How would you get destroyed pieces of your cube back? I added these green barrier things that act as reset points, and when you collide with them, they respawn all the little cubes that had previously been destroyed. I also made it so that if you don't have all of your little cube parts, you can no longer combine or split. The combination of all of these mechanics made it possible to create some really fun sequences. I finished things off by adding some particle effects for when your cubes collide with obstacles, and I added materials to all the obstacles and finished things off by adding some UI and sound effects. You can try the game out on itch, the link is in the description. I'm gonna get back to trying to learn how to do multiplayer, and I'll catch you on the next one.